Jimin's embrace saved Jungkook? This is the real reason the solo tour was cancelled. Shocking news comes from the Korean entertainment world. Jungkook's international solo tour, which was announced months ago and sold out in minutes, was abruptly cancelled. There was no detailed explanation on the part of the agency, only a brief statement about the artist's personal reasons. However, an inside source revealed that the night before this decision was announced, Jimin and Jungkook are seen together in a private studio, and that's where the supposed turning point in everything happens. Witnesses working in the building said they saw Jimin hugging Jungkook tightly in the corridor. It was no ordinary hug, the source said. Jungkook looked really tired, his eyes were red, and after Jimin hugged him, he started crying in silence. They stood for so long, as if they were giving each other strength that could not be expressed in words. Several people close to Jungkook mentioned that since preparing for the solo tour, he has been under tremendous pressure. Tight training schedules, global promotions, and public expectations left him almost exhausted, both physically and mentally. Jimin, who is known as a figure who is sensitive to the feelings of others, immediately caught the signs. That night, he comes unannounced, just to make sure his best friend doesn't face it all alone. Reportedly, the hug was not just a hug of encouragement. In a conversation that took place afterwards, Jimin advised Jungkook to reconsider his priorities. "There is no concert more important than yourself," Jimin said, according to the source. "If you fall, none of this will mean anything." It was said to make Jungkook really think again. The next day, Jungkook decided to cancel the entire tour. This decision, of course, triggers both pros and cons. Some parties regret the huge financial and reputational losses, but many armies actually provide full support. The hashtags #WeLoveYouJungkook and #ThankYouJimin are trending in many countries, signaling that fans care more about the health of their idol than just the show. Interestingly, this cancellation also sparked new speculation. Some fans believe that Jungkook and Jimin are preparing something more personal, a joint project that will be a special gift for ARMY. Moreover, a few days after the cancellation of the tour, the two were caught on camera exiting a recording studio in Seoul late at night. Bang Si-hyuk, who is usually vocal, this time chose mum. However, a HYB staffer wrote on his personal social media, which has now been deleted. Sometimes, one hug can change the whole big plan. The post immediately sparked a wave of comments and interpretations from fans. Once news of Jungkook's solo tour cancellation spread, ARMY reactions around the world flooded social media. Some expressed deep concern for Jungkook's health condition, while others directly highlighted Jimin's role in the decision. "If it's for his mental and physical health, I'm willing to wait another year," wrote a Brazilian army officer. Jimin's hug really saved Jungkook. "It's not a drama, it's real," added a large fanbase account from Korea. Many soldiers also expressed their gratitude to Jimin for always being a support system for Jungkook. The #ThankYouJimin even reached #1 trending on Twitter globally for almost 12 hours. However, behind the wave of support, there is also hot speculation. Some online detective fans claim to have found codes indicating that the tour's cancellation was just part of a grand plan. Just 2 days after the announcement of the tour's cancellation, Jimin uploaded a blurry photo from a poorly lit studio room. In the corner of the photo, a shadow of someone very similar to Jungkook is sitting in front of the microphone. No caption, just a purple heart emoji. The photo immediately sparked theories that they were working on a secret collaborative music project. Some armies even perform image enhancement and find snippets of lyrics on the monitor screen. The sentence reads, "Even if the world turns its back, I'll stay by your side," a message that feels personal and emotional. During a live broadcast on Weverse a week after the tour's cancellation, Jungkook briefly hummed BTS's old song, Young Forever. However, interestingly, he changed part of the lyrics to new lines that had never been sung before. "When I was falling, you were my wings." Fans immediately attributed it to Jimin's role behind this big decision. Speculation has intensified that the lyrics are part of a new song they will release in an upcoming secret project. Usually, HYB is pretty quick to release clarifications or teasers regarding their artists. But this time, the company chose silence 1,000 languages. There were no press conferences, no additional official statements, even promotional posts were minimal. For the army, this silence actually reinforces the suspicion that HYB is preparing for the grand reveal. It may be a duet album or a small intimate concert focused only on selected fans. A music industry insider, who did not want to be named, divulged that Jimin and Jungkook's secret project will be their most personal work so far, something they never did even during their active time as a fully formed BTS. If these rumors are true, then what looks to be a tour cancellation is actually just a transition to something much more emotional and historical for both, as well as for armies around the world, from various pieces of information collected by the army, as well as cryptic leaks from several accounts known to have connections to HYB staff. It started to form a picture of what Jimin and Jungkook were working on. A leak from a music producer in Los Angeles mentions that this project will combine Jungkook's two main strengths. Jimin's vocals are soft, full of emotion, and layered in harmony. Jungkook's vocals are strong, flexible, and colorful. The chosen genre is an emotional ballad with modern R&B nuances, with a minimalist arrangement, piano, string section, and a touch of lo-fi beat. This concept is considered to provide ample space for both vocals to tell stories without the distraction of heavy instruments. The same leaked source claims that the core of the lyrics will be uplifting stories of friendship and unconditional support. Some key phrases that supposedly appeared in the draft lyrics: "Even in silence, I hear your voice. Through the storms, I found my home in you. When the lights fade, you're still my light." This theme made a lot of ARMY feel the song was like Jimin's open letter to Jungkook, and vice versa. According to rumors from HYB's creative team, the music video will be a monochrome, black and white concept with soft lighting that focuses on their facial expressions and gestures. Filming locations will reportedly take place in two cities that are important to BTS: Busan, their hometown, and Los Angeles, where many iconic Jungkook moments took place. Another source close to the promotion team mentioned that the project may be released without official HYBE branding, just like they did on some of the specials. This step is considered a strategy to give the impression of a personal project, not just a commercial product. The release date is expected to fall in the birthday month of one of them to add to the emotional sentiment. Whatever the ending, whether it's a song, a mini album, or just one brief moment on screen, Jimin and Jungkook's secret project is definitely no ordinary piece of music. For them, this is a form of heart language, a way to say things that can never be said in front of a camera or a press conference. The army may see it as a gift, but for Jimin and Jungkook, it's a promise. The promise that no matter what happens, they will always stand by each other's side. From a stage full of spotlights to a quiet rehearsal room, from a struggling debut to a sparkling career peak, this relationship remains unshakable. And when that day comes, when the world finally hears the first notes of this project, not only the ears will hear, hearts will also tremble, because every lyric, every note, is a piece of their story that so far can only be guessed. As said by one of the staff who had witnessed their recording process, when this is released, ARMY will not only listen to music, they will listen to friendship, love, and courage. Now, all eyes are on them. Jungkook is ready to write a new chapter, not just in BTS history, but also in the hearts of millions of people who believe that behind every star, there is always someone who makes it continue to shine.